Well, about 8:45, there's the top of the hot tub. 8:45 this morning. It's hard to tell what you're looking at because this is like at least 70% of your field of view is covered with snow. There's the trees. Look at this tree here. This is incredible. I mean, that's a huge tree. It's covered with snow. I've never seen the snow quite stick like this is sticking. And people talk about the sticking snow. If you notice, usually around the first snow of the year, the last snow, last time I walked over here, a limb fell, so I got to be careful. These trees are not made for this kind of snow built up on them. It's still snowing. They've got inches standing on those limbs down there. Here about 8:50 on March 21st, I believe. Now, this is incredible. It's not like an incredible amount. You can look, some of the patios even clear, but in other areas, like you'll see that bench up there, you must have 7 or 8 inches, so it's drifting snow also. There's on top of that's a bush there, covered with snow. And you can see up there again, 70% of your field of vision. Look at that limb. It's so incredible. Sticking that's a wire stand, and it's sticking on top of that stand, and that's a tree. Check out that limb there, and especially that one. You can't even see through it. I mean, it's covered like it has leaves on it of snow, So it's incredibly beautiful. It's also dangerous, so I got to be careful here. Because here's a tree right here. Leans mostly towards the house, and it's full. And these limbs can, it's supposed to get cold tonight, these limbs can come crashing down. You see right here, another limb on the side of the house. Very dangerous, next to our power lines here, as you see, which they could fall on any time. There's a little wind. Here's bushes and a limb's falling over my walkway here. That's snow on the bushes. I'd like to venture look at that bush. Isn't that something? I'd like to venture out front here, get a little bit. Here's some bushes. If I didn't get that, wow, look at these bushes here. Just right here, just fully covered, engulfed in snow. Pack snow that sticks. These limbs could come crashing down anytime. They've got soft snow on them, but they're heavy and they're here by power lines. See on my arm, I mean, snow's already building up. I'm gonna try to get through this, and the power lines are right there. They are sagging some. Hope we don't lose any. Let me get underneath here, because I do want to go around the house. There's a limb here, and a tree out front here. Bushes, navigator. Again, there's an area here with very little where it's drifted, and look across the road there. Wow. Shallow Creek subdivision in the hill. Our garbage can has at least 7 or 8 inches of snow on it there. Going around here some. I can't get all the way around the house. All these limbs are sagging. I've parked my car under a tree here. Here's a limb here that's falling. I'm having to get around. Need to be careful because limbs could fall anytime. There's another limb that's falling over a bush here that's sagging. And these are all limbs falling. You see how deep and thick the snow is. Look there, those limbs there by the house. There's the old car. That's my car, Mercury. This tree's hanging in here. See these bushes completely sagging over. There's tree in the front looking back toward the house here. A tree across the yard, a beautiful, beautiful tree of a neighbor's there that should turn, would have bloomed out here soon. He had them start blooming, numerous limbs down on it, broken off. The street is going. Hit the front of the curve here. There's across the street. These limbs are way too dangerous to venture up. These here bounce if they fall. They bounce and turn around, so I can't even go up through there. I'll have to go back around the house. But traffic is moving here on Fegenbush Lane, as you see on up the street. Incredible. Look at the power lines there sagging with several inches of snow on them. Looking back up the driveway here. Hard to engulf the magnitude of all this sticky snow on everything. Had some smaller limbs fall. We'll definitely have some other ones fall tonight. When you look at that neighbor's tree going up through there, just incredibly beautiful, but also dangerous. If that limb fell, it would bounce over here where I'm at. So we have neighbor's trees there. But yeah, he's had extensive damage over there. That's just one tree in the front middle of his yard, and I'm sure there's others down. It's sticking to signs sideways there. See the limbs going over my car here. I hope I get lucky and this all stands. Some of these are really rotten limbs. They could go anytime. I better get out of here. A couple bushes up front here, and you can see how it's sticking. Here's some solar lights. There are little solar lights there, and that snow is piled up 6 inches. It just sticks, and then some of it is falling, so I wanted to get out here early enough before all of it fell. Look at some of these limbs. I mean, whole limbs completely covered with this gorgeous snow. I've never seen this in my life. I've seen it pile up straight on them. Now, earlier I thought, well, this isn't bad. I've seen worse. I've seen these sag almost all the way down, but it's still snowing and it's getting more. I've never seen it stick like this. But usually your first snow of the season and the last, the one we had before this, a small snow, it wasn't quite this much, and it melted the next day. But see up through here by the house, I mean, that's just, again, 60-70% just covered with snow. Try to get around. There's some bushes by the road here and a tree or two, and a couple of those beautiful evergreens up through there. Some of their limbs will be, yeah, they'll be, if I can get a little bit, there's directly across the street on this side. And see, my feet are, I'm completely down in this. You see that evergreen? That thing is awesome across the street there. But there's going up Shallow Creek. So there's the evergreen in the front yard. It's a dead one. Needs removed. I'm going to try to get back through the back here and get my pants cleaned out here. But anyway, that's what we got going on here in Louisville, Kentucky here this 21st day of March and a second day of springtime. And we got all the snow continues to fall. Oh, under the power lines is kind of a bad spot there. There's a fountain up in the backyard. So I'm going to sign out here.